I think it's true for most of us that we all want to live for something greater than ourselves. That's what's so great about the gospel. We get to live for God, His glory, the spread of His gospel throughout the world. In the words of Jesus, He is the light of life. John 8:12 says, I am the light of the world, and whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. And this phrase, the light of life, is very important to us in the pro-life movement, for sure. And it's interesting that both science and the Bible tell us that life begins at conception. And in recent years, scientists have actually discovered that there is, at the moment of conception, a light that literally turns on. It's quite spectacular. It was discovered about 6 years ago by researchers, Dr. Teresa Woodruff at Northwestern University. And her team actually were able to film the moment of conception, and when there's this sort of zinc-related ionic fireworks explosion that she described as breathtaking the first time that she saw it. I thought that we would enjoy seeing it ourselves. This is the video that she took of that moment, and you'll see it as it plays here. Ready? Boom. There it is. That explosion of light that goes on at the moment of conception. What you're seeing right now is another look at it as they see it happening among multiple eggs and sperm moment that they unite there and the light goes off. That's the light of life at the creation level. Of course, more at the moral level, light and darkness have always been metaphors for the awakening of our souls to the presence and the holiness of God in our lives, the fear of God, the love of God, however you want to express it. And John 1 says, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. These are moral references to the moment when light comes into our hearts and minds. When people see the truth of the humanity of the unborn, it's another way that you can say that's when the light turns on for them. One of the most famous examples of this is the photojournalist Michael Clancy. He was asked back in 1999 to go and take pictures of a surgery on an unborn baby that was suffering from spina bifida. By doing this surgery before the baby is born, it saves the baby a lot of pain and heartache after birth. So during this surgery, the doctor made a little slit, and at that moment, the unborn baby's hand reached out through the slit and grabbed the doctor's fingers, as you can see here in this picture, as if to say, thank you very much for coming to help me. For Michael Clancy, this was the moment that the light went on, when he saw the entire pro-life argument that it's wrong to intentionally kill an innocent human being. Abortion intentionally kills an innocent human being, and therefore abortion is wrong. For Michael Clancy, he saw in this hand an unborn human being, and instantly his attitude toward abortion changed, because he said, that's a human being. Abortion would kill that human being, therefore abortion is wrong. This little baby is somewhat famous now. Here he is a little later in life. This is baby Samuel as a young man out rowing in a boat. And later on here he is around 12 or so with his mother. Now he's probably around 22, 23 years old, somewhere in there. And growing naturally as all human beings do from the moment of conception. So this is the power of our work, is that we get to be the light of life for many people. Every time we bring ultrasound, for example, to a pregnancy center, like we did recently in Medellin, Bogota, you're giving an opportunity for the light of life to turn on for people. This is a young girl who was being pressured into an abortion by her mother, but by going to the pregnancy center that was set up there and giving them this ultrasound, the young mother and her mother both had the opportunity to see the light of life go on for them. You can see them laughing, they're shocked, they're surprised, they see the baby moving. They said, that is a baby, and that changed everything. The tears started to flow from both of them, and all of a sudden they began to re-alter their thinking about how they're going to respond to this unplanned pregnancy. It may be difficult, it might be challenging, but life is worth preserving and protecting and nurturing, and this baby's life was rescued as a result of this. So this is the work that you and I get to do. This is the great calling that oversees all of our life, no matter what's going on personally. We get to live out our faith in Christ as the light of life for everyone, through testimony, through ultrasound, through science, through direct action and intervention. The Apostle Paul said that Christ is in us as the aroma of Christ. It goes out into the world as the fragrance of life. And if you're looking for a calling in your life, that's a good way to phrase it. That I want to live my life with Christ as the very fragrance of life all around me, by my actions, by what I spend my money on, by what I give my time to. And so I hope that you will find a way to get involved in your local pregnancy center or with Passion Life or however you want to do it. But just join the great movement of letting our light shine in the darkness, one person, one place at a time, as the very light of life. God bless.